Hey, it's Gretchen with Coda Vets. I promised you guys I was going to live stream about our latest homeless veteran out in Victorville, California. I just got an email from Cindy, and I'll give you an update on Cindy in just a minute for those of you who saw my emergency prayer to pray for her. Anyway, she is okay. So Miguel Somoza is our latest case that we picked up today, and he is an Army veteran, homeless. And I'm going to read the email that I just got from Cindy. And I did post a picture of him on Twitter, letting you guys know that I would be doing this live stream so you would know what we're trying to accomplish here. So Army veteran Miguel was homeless. He is now being assisted by Lisa in Victorville and the vet home she manages. We need $1,137, so $1,137 needed while we get his VA pension and other services turned on. He has no income at the moment, only medical VA. That's the only thing he has is medical benefits through the VA. He was living in the Victorville shelter. We are to pick him up, or they did pick him up on June 21st. Need to cover June's prorated rent and also July. May need to cover August as well. And then Cindy said, I'll put in non-service pension in on the 1st of July and then service-connected claim. So Cindy's going to be working in the background with this veteran along with Lisa, who's the manager of this nursing home, to get him squared away. But in the meantime, we need emergency funds to keep him housed in this veteran home so that he doesn't have to be homeless, so that he doesn't have to stay at that shelter. Because I believe with those shelters, they have to leave through the day and then they have to check in at night. So that's, and this is an older guy. I posted his picture, Miguel. We don't want him living that lifestyle, especially once we embrace him and take him into the fold. We as the veteran community are going to take care of him. Can you guys see this? Is everything okay? All right, I may have to redo it if you guys can't see this. Or can you guys give me a thumbs up if you're hearing this okay? I'm being told it's freezing. So anyway, we had an emergency this afternoon. We had a suicidal veteran, but we also had another veteran who was having chest pain. So Cindy was working with both veterans simultaneously. She hit the wall, and broke. Sent me a message and just said, I'm broken. And I put out emergency prayer and I said, please pray for my sister, Cindy. She is my partner. My mentor, the woman is brilliant, Dr. Cindy Walter. Please lift her up in your prayer. She is doing okay now. She's pulling it together. We all have those emotional moments when it's enough's enough. You got to walk away and you got to breathe. So she just had one of those afternoons where everything was very intense and happening all at once. So I just want Cindy to know that we all love and appreciate what she does. She is a bulldog for the veteran community. She does not stop, and she needs to sometimes. Oh, good. I'm glad you see. So anyway, just say a prayer for Cindy as she recovers. I told her to take a break, which she sent me this email afterwards, about Miguel. So, that was a very short break. But anyway, I do have a quick praise. We have a business, and I'm not going to give you details, but I'm going to, leave a little teaser out there. So we have a business who's going to be stepping up and they're going to be donating tens of thousands of dollars for a particular veteran after the 4th of July. The 4th is here next week, so we're going to solidify and we'll get the check after the 4th. So I'm so excited about what we're accomplishing. We just wrapped up with Dorian and Leah with $47,000 for them in addition to their appliances. So amazing. Oh my goodness. No, I believe the appliances were included in the $47,000. Excuse me. I'm so excited about that. That was such a big deal for Coda Vets and for this beautiful Marine family. Now we're going to get to do this for another veteran, and I'll be able to talk more about it after the 4th. But it's just amazing what we're accomplishing, and it's us. No, one person can't do this. It's teamwork. It's us sharing the message, and it's getting out there on social media. And it's being seen, it's being recognized for being genuine, for being pure, and for putting a face and a name to veteran. We may not be able to help every single veteran in our country, but what we're going to do is we're going to highlight these particular cases and stories, and we're going to raise awareness. We're drawing attention to the veteran community, and that's what's so powerful and amazing. So I was waiting on my printer to print something. I was wanting to read something for you guys, but I'll give you a brief synopsis. We have a veteran, Navy veteran and police officer, law enforcement officer, who came to us for assistance. 2 family members had passed away, and he took on that burden of the funeral expenses. And if any of you have ever walked that path, it's not cheap. It's very expensive to bury a loved one. And he had 2 loved ones back to back, I believe a brother and an uncle, to pass away. And he was the only one that was able to step up and take care of that. But what it did was it crippled his own family. He put his own family in complete financial distress for doing that. But he didn't feel like he didn't have an option. He didn't have a choice. So we were able to raise $3,200 for this brother in blue and brother in arms. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who gave, because it truly, it just boosted his spirits. He was very down and discouraged and disheartened. And it's amazing. It's not about the money. It's not about the money, because the money's going to come and go. What it was is he knew and recognized and saw how much his community loves him, and we embraced him, and we walked with him during his time of need. And I just want him to know that I love you, brother in arms. And when I get a chance, I'm going to call you so that we can have more communication. We've been swamped. We're growing so quickly. It's very difficult for me to get in all the phone calls that I need to get in. But anyway, we've got so many beautiful stories and just so many. Hey, Bill Pulte, oh my gosh, look at what he's doing, not only for veterans, but just American citizens in general. Oh my goodness. He is being incredibly selfless and paying it forward in a phenomenal way, shining his American spirit. He has assisted 2 of our veterans. He sent money for a bed for a small child for one of our recently homeless veterans, moms, and she and her spouse is working, but they're working their way out of homelessness. And they were in need of a crib and a single bed for their 3-year-old, and he stepped up and he donated the money for the bed, and another patriot donated money for the crib. And then this evening donated $1,000 to one of our single moms. Her name is Shaw, and she has worked so hard to stave off homelessness, but the woman struggles every month to keep groceries on her table, to pay her power bill. They don't have transportation. She doesn't have a car. They struggle desperately each and every month, and we do what we can. We do what we can, and she knows that, and Shaw knows that we love her. We're walking with her, and we have her back. But Bill Pulte donated $1,000 to her, and I'm telling you, you will not find a more worthy mom, veteran, daughter. She is also the caregiver for her mom.